name is Daniel Villarino. Welcome to my YouTube channel. If you are watching this video in English and you prefer it in Spanish, please check my channel because I will be uploading a version in that language. The previous images are dedicated to Capt'n Eddie Castelin. Capt'n Eddie is a good turner that has uploaded more than 200 videos in the last 6 years. Unfortunately, Capt'n Eddie has been having some health issues and hopefully he will recover. And everybody wishes that because all of us in the YouTube community miss him a lot and also his good videos. I have learned a lot from those videos, and one of the things that I have learned is how to prepare the friction polish. Many of my subscribers have requested me how to do it. So in this small video I am going to show you that simple formula. And the only thing that you need to do to learn how to do it is watch. Okay, these are the components that we are going to need to make the friction polish. The first one is denatured alcohol. 1 gallon of denatured alcohol is about $16. You can get it in most hardware stores. The second one is boiled linseed oil. You will find that there is boiled linseed oil and raw linseed oil. And you have to be very careful because the boiled linseed oil is not edible, and you cannot get boiled linseed oil by boiling the raw linseed oil. The boiled linseed oil is just an industrial process by which includes some other components, so be sure to buy this one and not to buy the raw one and try to boil it, because that's also very dangerous. And the third component is shellac, and the one that I use is this brand, which is clear. For 1 quarter is about $14. So I get a lot of shellac there to make the friction polish. I forgot to say that for 1 gallon, sorry, of the boiled linseed oil is about $24. So the other thing I need is a container, and what I do is I use these plastic containers. They have a mouth where you can pour the components there, and then you can close it, and it has this dispenser that is very easy to apply when you are making the projects. And many of you have seen me using this flask, and there is the formula for the friction polish: 1/3 of shellac, 1/3 of denatured alcohol, and 1/3 of boiled linseed oil. And don't worry, I'm going to put it in the description as well. And finally, what we need is several of these disposable cups. This one particularly have 3 ounces, contain 3 ounces each. So I have 3 of them here, 1 for each of the components. So now what I'm going to do is mix them and show you how I do that. So these are the three components for the friction polish: the denatured alcohol, the boiled linseed oil, and the clear shellac. The alcohol works as a transport medium, and the shellac is a natural component that is extracted from some beetle wings and is mixed and dissolved with alcohol. When you apply the friction polish, the alcohol, with the temperature that you are generating because of the friction, evaporates immediately. Both the alcohol that you use for the preparation and the alcohol that is already there in the shellac. The boiled linseed oil will penetrate the wood and it will nourish it and also protect it. And the shellac is going to form a film around that will seal the linseed oil inside. So that's basically how this friction polish works. The only thing that we need to do now is to mix them in the container. And there you have it, ready to use. The only thing that you need to do is to shake it well, apply it over the wood that you want to treat with a paper towel and generate friction. Okay, I was working on this bottle stopper, and I think it's a good opportunity to show how the friction polish works. I have sanded the surface up to 800 grit. So now what I am going to do is use a little bit of denatured alcohol to clean the surface, to remove any dust that may have remained from the sanding. I have just cleaned with the alcohol, and what I'm going to do now is I'm going to use a piece of paper towel, a dry one and clean one, and I'm going to run the lathe probably at 2000 RPMs, and I'm going to apply friction to generate a little bit of heat, so that will evaporate any alcohol that may remain on the surface. Okay, the wood is ready to treat with the friction polish. I sand it smooth, and I also clean it with the alcohol. So now what I'm going to do is on this clean piece of paper towel, I'm going to put a little bit of friction polish, and I am going to apply to all the surface of the wood. making sure that it's completely covered. And after I have everything covered, I will turn the lathe at about 1500 or 2000 RPMs in such a way that I will apply with the part of the paper that is soaked in the friction polish and apply pressure so that it will generate heat, and that is going to seal the shellac and form a film on the surface. I just finished applying the first layer of friction polish, so what I'm going to do now is continue applying more layers on top of that one. Now you can do it all in a continuous fashion, or you also can apply one, apply friction, and then wait for 20-30 minutes. In that way I have obtained better results because the layers of shellac build up one on top of the other and you obtain a deeper shine on the piece. And that's it. As you can see, you can appreciate the shining of the lights on the surface of the wood. You get a very deep shine on the wood, and I have applied about 3 or 4 layers, letting it wait between them, but the result is really good. Okay, so that's it. This is the friction polish. The only thing you have to do is make sure that the piece of wood you are working is well sanded. What I do is I go through the grids from 150, 240, 320, 400, 600, and sometimes even 800. I apply a little bit of alcohol to clean the dust, and then with a piece of towel paper I apply the friction polish. The first application I do, and normally do it without the lathe running, so that I make sure that all the surface is well covered with the friction polish, and then I run the lathe at high speed so that it will generate heat between the wood and the paper, and that heat is what is going to make the shellac to become a film. If you can, wait some time, 20-30 minutes, and then repeat the operation, applying a second layer, a third layer. You can do it continuously, or you can wait between layers, but if you wait between layers, I have observed that the result is much better. You get a better shine and a better finish. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a like, make comments, and if you haven't, please subscribe to my channel. And until the next time, cheers!